Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Jim takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Norway finding themselves unexpectedly behind. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely spread. Grimaldo cuts out the pass. And this is Bojan. Pablo Fornals. Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That has been cut short. Berger. Ødegaard. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal! Haaland! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Norway restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Bojan. Over to the right flank. Pablo Fornals. Bojan. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great ball if he can get there. Can he get on the end of this? Great work on the overlap. There's the shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Threads one in, and he was quick to react. That's a throw. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, no joy this time. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Agahawa. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Norway really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the second half started. There will be a throw-in. And it's Lopez. Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted. Eric Garcia. Grimaldo. Back where it came from. That is ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. And that is a little undercooked. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That pass isn't the best. Ryerson. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bob. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's beaten the last man. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
That has not gone well. Pablo Fornals. No, that pass has been well intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And no, that was never going to make it. Pass somewhat off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Played into space. And he's intervened well there.
Spain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Not the most accurate pass. Bob. Oh, nicely intercepted. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he latch on to this? He's got away. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Substitution for Norway. Number 15, Bob. Number 16.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 7, substitution.
Short changes him with that pass. Pass somewhat off target. Vermin. Pablo Fornals really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Ødegaard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicked it back promptly. Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And this is Bojan. Spread it left. He's found a way through. And it is half-time in extra time. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This, the final 15 minutes for someone to do something. And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Just about within shooting range. And the chase is on. That's a little off target. And the keeper takes decisive action. Yamal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
A brief rest, and then it will be time to refocus. Haaland to get things going. And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Agahawa is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to double their advantage. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Norway are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Big character, big moment, big save. Fermin is third in line. Oh, Cooley does it.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Rifles it home.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Yamal is the fourth man to step up. Oh, great save! That is a great save!
He's telling himself he can get it done. He just has to pick the right spot.
Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Spain are looking to save match point. Saved! And that will be that! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure
you